Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Story Time with me, Miss Anna. I hope you've had a good weekend, and I hope you're ready for today's story. So let's start with saying hello to all our friends. I've got my basket, and we're going to say hello to our friends in the United Arab Emirates. And we say مرحبا كل واحد مرحبا مرحبا كل واحد مرحبا كل واحد مرحبا. And let's have a look. Where is the United Arab Emirates? Here. So there's our map of the world. And we are going up here, this way, and a little bit up, Miss Anna. Right there. The United Arab Emirates in the Middle East. That is where the United Arab Emirates is. It's in the Middle East. Then we're going to say hello to our friends in Czechoslovakia. Ahoy! 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 Ahoy. And let's find Czechoslovakia on our world map. So there's our map. And we're going to Europe. And right there in Europe is Czechoslovakia. It's not very big, but they say it's beautiful. And I would love to visit one day. And we're going to say hello to our friends in... Who knows what that flag is? Yes, it's Kenya. Well done. And it's also in Africa. And in Swahili we say Jambo Sana. Jambo, Jambo Sana, Jambo Sana. Jambo. And let's find Kenya in Africa. So let's have a look at our world map. This is Africa. The big yellow one, that's the continent. And Kenya, find it, is right there on the east coast. Is Kenya. So, our story today was actually written in this country. Let me show you. Our story was written in this country. The UAE, yes, the United Arab Emirates or Al Emirat. And it's got a lot of things from the UAE in it. So it's also a counting book, so if you love numbers, you're going to like this. And if you can count, you're going to like this. So are you ready? Good. Let's start. The title of our book, there's a number 1. One humpy, grumpy camel. A humpy, grumpy camel. Oh, I wonder why he is humpy and grumpy. He's humpy because he's got a... Yes, he's got a hump on his back. It's a little bit lower than that. But I wonder why he's grumpy. He's a bit miserable, isn't he? The author is Julia Johnson, and she lives in the United Arab Emirates. And the illustrator, so the lady who drew these lovely pictures, is called Emily Stiles. Oh, and at the back of the book, on the back cover, there's actually a photo of them. There they are, Julia Johnson and Emily Stiles. Thank you, ladies, for this lovely, lovely book. One humpy, grumpy camel. It is dawn in the desert. See the rising sun. Everything is stirring. and the day has just begun. So that means it's morning time. One humpy grumpy camel sets off across the land in search of all his friends. He follows footprints in the sand. What kind of animals do you think those are? They look a little bit like dogs. I'll tell you. Number two. Where's number 2? Oh, there you are. 2 little fennec foxes raise their heads and look around. Can you see what they can see? Hopping along the ground. What can the 2 foxes see? Yeah, they can see. It looks like rabbits, but their ears are longer and their legs are longer. They are called hares. 3 long-eared hares do not dare to stay. With strong back legs and clouds of sand, they quickly leap away. What number is that? Yeah, number 4. Lots of you are 4 years old, aren't you? Yeah. Can anyone tell me, what are these called? You're right, they are birds. Yes, these birds have got a special name. They are called falcons, and in Arabic we call them sakr. Yes, 4 sharp-eyed falcons. That means they can see very, very, very good. 4 sharp-eyed falcons flying way up high have seen the leaping hares and swoop down from the sky. Uh-oh. I think the falcons are getting hungry. Oh, brother. I hope those hares can run fast. What number comes next? Yes, number 5. 5 silly billy goats munching cardboard boxes. They're far too busy eating to notice the little foxes. The 2 foxes are hiding behind the boxes, and these naughty goats are munching away on the cardboard boxes. Very naughty. 6 tired donkeys laden down with sacks, dates and rice and coffee are strapped upon their backs. 7 sunning lizards blink their hooded eyes. A quick flick of their tongues, and they've gobbled up some flies. Ooh, what a lovely, lovely dinner. Number 8. 8 baby scorpions climb up onto their mother. They take a ride perched on her back, squeezed one next to the other. They're catching a ride with Mama. Number? Oh, nearly. It's a tricky number, this one. Yes, it does look like a 6, but it's upside down. If you turn the book upside down, it looks like a number 6. But it's number 9. It's number 9. 9 busy beetles roll their balls of dung and pop them into little holes so they can feed their young. They are called dung beetles. And that's what they do all day, every day. My goodness, aren't you glad you can go to school? Number, that's a big number. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 leafy palm trees. There must be water near. Come to the oasis. It's cool and shady here. That's why the birds, those look like hoopoe birds. They love it there. They pick up the dates that fall on the ground. There's water, a little oasis, and there's some shade from the hot desert sun. 11 crested hoopoes. There's number 11. Do you hear what they say? It's a message for our camel to help him on his way. There's the hoopoes, crested hoopoes. They are also part of the bird family. Number 12. 12 buzzing bees, busy making honey. We all like to eat it, sticky, sweet and runny. I love honey. One of my favorite things to eat. That's a big number. Number 13. 13 wise old men telling stories in the shade. Fingering their prayer beads, they watch the daylight fade. So the man is holding his prayer beads in between his fingers like this. And he moves them as he's saying his prayers. He moves one after the other after the other. And that's what they've all got their beads with them. These men are smoking shisha, and these men are going to drink some coffee. "14 pretty dancing girls swing their long black hair. See their jingling bangles." They've got their bangles on their arms. "And the coloured robes they wear." 14 pretty dancing girls. And their long hair, they grow it especially so that they can flick it from side to side. And they normally do this when there's a celebration, like a party or a birthday or a wedding even. And they do it on with music in the background. Lovely Arabic music. Number 15. 15 china coffee cups laid out upon a tray to make a traveller welcome in the old Arabian way. So one can always be, one of these flasks can always be for coffee, and the other one could be for tea. Yes, chai. 16, number 16. 16 Bedouin ladies, busy with their cooking, dipping in their fingers when no one else is looking. They've got to taste the food that they're making. And I think they're making it for a very special occasion. There's the ladies. And can you see what they are wearing? Yeah, they're wearing long dresses. So long dresses that covers their wrists and their ankles down at their feet. They are called abayas. And then around their heads, they wear like a scarf. And we call that a shayla. And then the older ladies, not the young girls, but the older ladies, they're wearing looks like a mask, doesn't it? It's called a niqab. and niqab. Oh, and I love their cooking. They always make amazing food. 17 incense burners with perfumes rich and rare are passed from guest to guest. Their fragrance fills the air. So they've got a little clay, it's like a little pot, a little clay pot, and inside they put a little black coal and they light it up very carefully. Children are not allowed to do it. It's only for adults. You light it up like with a little fire and the coal starts to burn. Then you take either the incense or the oud or the bakhur and you put it on the coal and it burns it and it makes the most gorgeous smell. Oh, we're getting to really big numbers now. Look at this. Number 18. 18 glowing lanterns shine out across the night, lighting up the tent. Now there's a lovely sight. 19 naughty boys take a peep inside, and there upon a cushion sits a beautiful young bride. So she is going to get married, and maybe that's why they are having all these lovely things to celebrate her wedding. Wow, that's the biggest number we've had so far. Number 20. Number 20. 20 smiling camels look up to see their friend, and he's no longer grumpy. No, now his journey's at an end. I think they're all getting ready for the wedding. It's going to be a spectacular occasion. Let me open it up. Wow. Let's show you first before I read it. It is night in the desert, and there's a wedding feast, and everyone's invited. Each boy and girl and beast. There's everybody we came across in our story, and they're all getting ready for the wedding. And there is not so grumpy Camel anymore. The end. Did you like that Arabian story? Me too. I've loved reading it. I've got another one similar to this, but I'll read it to you a little bit later. Have a lovely day, and I shall see you again. Bye-bye.